Hey guys, what's up? What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my page. It's me, Miss Mani, Miss Blooming Butterfly, Miss Meraki, Miss Make It Happen, Miss Woo, Miss Everybody. I'm Miss Everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I have a quick message for y'all, and I mean literally quick, because I'm about to go bowling with my mom. Happy Mother's Day to all the mamas. Shout out to my mama. Shout out to my mama. My grandmother, my grandmothers, my great-grandmother, my aunts. I'm about to say my uncles. My aunts, all of my older friends that are moms, my neighbors that are moms. Shout out to all the moms today. Happy Mother's Day. I have a quick message for y'all, literally really quick, because I have to go walk Nala, and I probably should have walked Nala first, but I just wanted to get this truth out to you guys really fast, right? I was listening to a motivational speech this morning by Les Brown, and it was basically 1:11 on the clock, talking about your mindset. And it was just 1:19 on the clock. My birthday, 8 for real, money, focus. And it was basically just talking about your dreams and putting the work in and the commitment into the things that you say that you're gonna do, right? And that's something that I resonated with, because it's like, Mani, make sure that you're doing what you say that you're going to do, right? And it says, one of the things that he said was, keep your commitment to your commitment. That makes sense? Like, keep your commitment to your goal. If you say that I'm gonna start waking up at 5 a.m. and go to the gym and whatever it is that you're gonna do at 5 a.m., keep that commitment, right? That's something that I'm working on. I need to get up earlier than the time that I'm getting up at. Honestly, I really do. But keep your commitment to your commitment, all right? And there's this truth that I have in front of me. It says, the way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. And that's by Walt Disney. But that keep your commitment to your commitment is by Les Brown. All right, so the way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. The reason why we keep talking about these dreams and not doing them is because we're scared. I feel like we could talk the talk, but you also have to walk the walk, right? When it comes to following your heart and following your dreams, you can talk all the talk that you want, right? You could talk all the talk that you want, but you gotta travel and fly and make your way to your dreams, right? I just seen a bird flying. I'm seeing the plane in the sky traveling to wherever it's going, right? You gotta start somewhere. You gotta travel to that dream, right? The dream is just gonna stay right here, but if you don't start traveling to it and start making your way towards your dreams, then it's just gonna remain that. It's just gonna remain a dream. I can't allow that. I can't allow that. I can't allow myself to keep talking about my dreams and not taking the action moving forward to make it pop. I need my dreams. I need my blessings. 333 on the clock. I need my dreams and I need my blessings, and they all need to pop off. They all coincide with each other. I was actually blooming a voice truth the other day, and I said some real hot shit in that truth, bruh. I was real proud of myself for what I was talking about in that truth, because it was really the truth. But basically, it was about striking out, right? Like, God, you know how when you're in baseball, right? You go up to the plate, boop, swing that shit, right? Strike one, you didn't make it, right? All right, you learn the lesson. I'm strike two, right? I'm on strike two. I'm gonna learn this lesson. Strike two, boom, strike out, right? On your third strike, that's the last one. You out the game, right? Nah. Nah, I don't have time to strike out. I don't have time to keep striking out, right? I've striked out twice, and this is my third strike. I don't have time to strike out again, so I have to keep going. I have to keep, I gotta be focused, right? I'm motivated. I'm motivated not to strike out. That's something right there. I hope y'all listening to this quick truth that I got for you. You have to be motivated not to strike out. I've learned my lessons already from striking out, right? I had 2 times to learn from this. So on the 3rd strike, nah, I'm not striking out. I'm not striking out. God isn't going to strike me out. The devil can't strike me out, right? God isn't going to take me out the game because he know out the game. I keep saying that. God isn't going to take me out the game. The game. God isn't going to take me out the game because he knows that I've learned all of my lessons from the 1st and 2nd strike. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? God ain't gonna take you out the game if you're on your 3rd strike, if you learn your lesson. Let me say that too, right? If I'm on my 3rd strike and God is like, nah, she got this. She ain't gonna strike out, right? I know I got this. God knows that I got this. We got this, right? On our woo shit. We got this, right? I'm not striking out. I'm not striking out. I'm not striking out the game. You can't take me out, bruh. You can't take me out. I'm not ready to get out, right? And as long as I have the mindset of not striking out, then I can't strike out, right? The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing, right? I forgot what I was about to say after that, but stop talking about it and do it, right? Start. For real, that was somebody like chiming in on the truth, right? Start that goal, right? Stop talking about it and start doing it. Stop talking about it and do it, right? Because again, you could talk about it as much as you want. You can talk about the dream as much as you want, but all that talking that you're talking, it ain't gonna make the dream walk. It ain't gonna make the dream move, right? It's not gonna make things start magically appearing unless you start doing the work. Because there's things that start magically appearing, which is your blessings, when God sees that you done put the work in, right? All right, she put the work in. She's not gonna strike out, right? She's not bound to strike out, right? Excuse me, when I have the mindset that I'm not going to strike out, then I'm not going to strike out. I can't strike out, right? I'm on my 3rd strikeout, right? If I strike out, I lose the game. I lose everything. I lose everybody. The whole team going down, right? If I strike out, I'm the leader. You have to lead. I haven't said that in a minute. But you have to lead. You have to be the leader and you have to move your feet. A good leader leads. I'm going to lead the team to victory, right? Because victory belongs to the most persevering. I'm going to lead us to the victory. And everybody that's on my team also going to lead us to the victory, right? Shit, everybody on their 3rd strike, right? Everybody on their 3rd strike. If everybody's on their 3rd strike, then the whole team has to have the mindset that they can't strike out. Nah. My team got to have the mindset of not striking out. And maybe that's a lot of pressure, but it is a lot of pressure, right? But when you get to that 3rd strike and you've learned your lessons of everything that you struck out on before, you're not going to strike out on this one, right? This is the truth. The third time's the charm, right? 3rd time's the charm. On my 3rd strike, on my 3rd blessing, I'm not about to strike out. God isn't going to give me a strikeout knowing that I want that blessing, right? God isn't going to strike me out the game knowing God isn't going to strike me out the game knowing that this time it's for me. I'm not going to strike this out. I'm not going to fuck this up, right? Because I can't fuck up anything that's for me. You can't fuck up anything that is for you. Let me say that one more time. You cannot fuck up anything that is for you, 100% for you, 333% for you, right? That strike 1 and that strike 2, that was my, 99%? That was, right? That was my 59%, right? I struck out on those times, but I've learned my lesson 100%. I've learned it 333%. I'm not going to strike out. I'm not going to strike out. I'm not going out like that. I'm not taking myself out like that, right? I'm not taking God out like that. Nah. Nah. I can't afford to strike out on my team, on my gang, on my family, on my dreams, on my goals. on myself, right? On my future king. I probably said my future already, but on my future, I can't afford to strike out on my future. I've done so much work. I'm seeing the birds flying. Like, I've worked so hard to get to where I am. I've worked so hard to perch myself on this beautiful branch that I'm sitting on, right? Remember that parable from the Bible, Matthew 13:31. 13:31. And it said about the mustard seed growing into that beautiful tree, right? That mustard seed is gonna bloom. I was gonna say blow, but grow into that beautiful tree because I have the foundation, right? All of my dreams and all of my desires and everything that I want is going to blossom and grow into that beautiful tree. Keep that mindset of it growing into that beautiful tree. Keep the mindset of bearing fruit on the tree, right? The tree is the fruit. But when you get the tree is a symbolization of your fruit, right? Because it grew already. It was just 11:11 on the clock. Your dreams and your wishes are gonna grow into that tree because it started from that seed, from that beautiful seed. I'm just seeing the bird fly up. But it started from that foundation of that seed that you planted, right? God gave me these seeds, so they are sacred seeds. So whatever I plant with these seeds, right? Because God gave me the seeds, right? And he put his intention into the seeds already, right? Then I go and I plant my seeds, the ones that God gave me, and I plant my intention in it as well, right? My intention is to succeed. My intention is for prosperity. My intention is to fly like a bird, right? And not have no cares and no worries. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. It means no worries, right? My intention is to not have things that are small weighing me down, right? I don't wanna have things like that weighing me down. One of the other things that Les Brown said was about your finances, and he was talking about how he was broke or whatever, and he was saying that you're not broke. I'm just overcoming a cash flow problem. That's what it was. 12:34 on the clock. I'm overcoming a cash flow problem. You're not broke. You just don't have access to all of your funds right now. That's another thing that he said. I got that truth from my sister Sharika. You're not broke. You just don't have access to all of your funds. You have to change your mindset in the way that you think, right? I'm not broke. I just don't have access to all of my funds. No matter wherever they're coming from, whatever the source is that they're coming from, I don't have access to all of my funds. I'm overcoming a cash flow problem, right? And even though it's a problem, the first thing in there is positive. I'm overcoming it. You're gonna overcome these problems, these situations. These are small problems, and we got bigger fish to fry, right? I got bigger fish to fry than these small problems that I keep allowing to weigh me down, right? I have bigger blessings to fry, right? 13:33 I just seen on the clock. I have bigger blessings to worry about, right? And not even worry, because worrying is stagnant energy. Worrying does nothing. Like, it does nothing for you. I seen that in the Bible today too. I think it's Luke 12:24, something like that. It's in the Luke. in Luke. in the Luke. It's in Luke. Something about that. Saying that worrying today like does nothing for your, troubles tomorrow. Like, the more you worry about it, the more worry you're gonna bring onto yourself. You have to change your mindset around to get out of that, right? Because you have to grow into the positive mindset, right? And once you grow into that positive mindset, you start having so much more peace. I want to tell you guys, once you grow into a positive mindset, you start having way more peace. You're not as worried about things working out. You know why? Because God is going to guide you to where you need to be. 14:44 on the clock. God is going to guide you to where you need to be. He's going to show you the things that you need, show you the things that the things that you need. Like, he's gonna show you the things that you need to survive, to surpass this, to overcome this, right? God is always with us. He's always within us. See how this truth is kind of getting long, and it wasn't really supposed to be this long, Bonnie. But sometimes we need these messages, all right? I'm not going to keep y'all too much longer. Not going to keep you too much longer, but as I was saying, like, what was I just saying? Oh, worrying is stagnant energy. That's what my mentor Cassandra told me. Sometime last year, like a little bit, I think it was in March, she told me that last year, 2021. Cassandra, I love her. My mentor, she told me that worrying is stagnant energy, and it does nothing for you. 15:55 on the clock, 15:55 on the clock now. Worrying is stagnant energy. It just brings more worry, brings more anxiety when you do that. And I was doing that the past couple of days until 2 days ago, when I finally got my mindset right again. Like, I'll be honest, like sometimes I get in that mindset as well, and start overthinking things because I'm not seeing clearly, right? Let me be honest, I wasn't seeing clearly, right? Even when you can't see the things that God has for you right now, you have to be faithful. Do not lose your faith waiting for what God has for you, all right? That's the truth right there. Do not lose your faith waiting for what God has for you. While you're waiting, you need patience. Now remember that from in the what God has, be patient in what God has for you, truth, right? Be patient in what God has for you. Stay faithful in what God has for you. He's not going to show you things and then tell you that you can't have it, right? Seeing another plane, he's not going to show you that this is for you and then have that blessing travel in a whole another direction, right? If God shows you something off rip and tells you that it's for you, then it's for you. If you fall in love with it at first sight, love at first sight, those are the things that are for you, right? Not on no toxic, oh yeah, I just got out of this, I'm gonna just go into this, and this feels right, it looks right. Like, nah. Talking about that true feeling of I want that. When you see that thing on the shelf that you really want, I want that. I want that, right? Maybe I don't have access to all of my funds right now, but when I do, I'm going to get that. I'm going to have that, right? That's got to be the mindset. Even if you don't have it right now, even if I don't get this thing right now, I know that I'm going to have it, right? Because God showed it to me off rip and I fell in love with it, right? I fell in love with this. I fell in love with this person. I fell in love with that item, that shoe, that top, right? Not the materialistic things, but I fell in love with that dream. I fell in love with my truths, right? I fell in love with my studio. I fell in love with myself, right? I had to learn how to do all these things, right? I had to learn true love from toxic love, right? Damn, I'm getting way too deep in this truth. This is not where this was supposed to go, but let me just finish the truth off, right? I fell in love with true love opposed to toxic love. And the last relationships that I was in were toxic. They were toxic love situations. But then God showed me something, right? He showed me something in someone else. And it was just love at first sight off rip. It was just that. It was just that. And I always quote Pop Smoke from Mercy Bercoup, don't let nobody get in the way of your creation. Don't let nobody get in the way of your creation and what you're creating, all right? Don't let nobody try to spew you in another direction, because you know what you want, right? When you see something and you work hard towards it and you really love it, it's for you. Because that's what Pop say. I'm gonna just say the word because it's my show and it's my truth, and I be cursing sometimes, excuse me, but that's what Pop says. Don't let nobody get in the way of your creation, nigga, because you know. Nigga, because you know. Sorry, excuse my language, but you know that this is for you, right? I know that the man that God showed me is for me, and I'm not gonna let up on it. I'm not letting up on it. I can't allow myself to let up on something that I desire, on the person that I desire, my one true love, right? Nah, I can't allow that to go to waste. Real love can't go to waste, right? Even if it's not in my presence right now. I know what I've experienced with it, right? I know what I got from it, and it was everything. Like, it was something I've never experienced before. So I can't allow myself to pass that by, right? So I'm not striking out when God gives me that third blessing, right? When he gives me that third strikeout, not that third strikeout, but when God gives me my third time on the plate, right? I know what to do with it. It was just 20:34 on the clock, right? When God gives me my man, when he gives me my king, I know what to do with him, right? Not that I didn't know what to do with him before, but it wasn't ready, right? It wasn't ready. And now that it's ready, God isn't going to give me a blessing that I'm not ready for. He's not going to give me my king on my third strikeout, right? And if he does, let me spew it in that way, right? If he does give me my king on my third strikeout, I'm not going to strike out. I'm not striking out. I can't. Like, at this point, I can't strike out. I can't. It was just 21:11 on the clock, right? I can't allow myself to strike out on my blessing. If I strike out on my blessing, I'm striking out on myself. I'm striking out on my king. I'm striking out on my future, right? Nah, so I have to keep my faith. My mind has to be faithful. My mind, your mind has to be faithful, right? Woo-wee. Your mind has to be faithful. Your mind has to be set up to receive those things that you want. I gotta go because I'm trying to get too deep in this truth, and I know my brother's gonna call me and be like, I'm outside, and I'm gonna be like, I still didn't walk Nala, and then like they gonna be mad as fuck at me. But anyways, guys, I love you and I appreciate you, and again, I'm sorry if I be cursing in my truths. Like, don't take it as that, like, nigga, because you know that's just me, like, you know. That's just me, and that's how I truth. Like, sometimes I curse just to get the point across. Sometimes it really just be slipping out my mouth. Like, it's not something that I'm doing intentionally. I'm trying not to curse too much, but again, like, I'm just being myself, and that's all I could be. Be you, be yourself, be great, be amazing. Go out there and work towards your dreams. The only way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing, from Walt Disney, right? And keep your commitment to your commitment. I'm committed to my dreams. I'm committed to my goals. I'm committed to my studio. I'm committed to my work. Even if people don't think what I do is work, it's a lot of damn work. Being an entrepreneur is a lot of damn work. All right? Let me say that one more time. Being an entrepreneur is a lot of damn work. So if you're not ready for that work, if you're not ready to put the effort in, if you're not ready to put the time in, if you're not ready to stay up all night and work on your dreams and on your goals and all them ideas that you got, if you're not ready to freaking wake up at 5 a.m., whatever it is, if you're not ready for all that comes with being an entrepreneur, don't start. Don't start it. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not trying to discourage you. I'm just being 100. All I could do is be 100 with you guys. And I'm gonna tell you something. It's not easy. I don't even know how I got here, but it's not easy. It's not as easy as it looks. It's not as peachy cream as I make it look, right? I've been doing this for about a year and like officially a year and 5 months, I'll say. A year and 5 months I've been an official entrepreneur. And I'm gonna tell you something, guys. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not a walk in the park, but it does get easier. It gets easier. It gets easier when you start to learn that all those strikeouts, all those strikeouts aren't for nothing, right? All those strikeouts aren't for nothing. So that's why when I get to my third strike, I know that I can't let up on this, right? I can't allow myself to not succeed, right? That's one of my dreams and my goals, to succeed, right? I want to be able to do what I want to do, like 100%, right? How many hundreds was that? That was like 300, 400%, right? I want to be able to do what I want 333% of the time. Like, and I really do that. But what I'm saying is I want to be able to put the money out for that trip. If I want to go away for the weekend, I want to be able to just go and like not have to think about the money that I'm spending. I want to be able to have my bills on auto pay, right? That's things that I'm working towards. That's things that I'm working towards. All right, that's a part of the things that I need to work on. I'm working on, because I can't allow myself to not work on it, right? I can't be up here preaching and not doing the things that I'm preaching about, right? It takes a lot of work to be an entrepreneur. And again, I'm not trying to discourage anyone. Again, it really just takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of hard work. It takes a lot of effort. But if you want your own business, if you want your own, like, nigga, because you know, like, you got to put the work in. You know you got to put the work in. It's not easy, guys. I'm going to tell you. Again, 55 on the clock, but let me get going for real, because I have to walk Nala, and I swear, like, my brother's about to call me and I'm going to be in some shit. Let me go. I love you guys. I love you. I love you. I love you. I appreciate you for joining me on this little mini truth that I came upon. I love you. I appreciate you. If you made it this far, thank you so much. Keep working towards your goals. Stop talking about it and just do it. Walk in your truth. Walk in your dreams. Walk in your faith. Walk in your goal. Like, walk in your peace. Walk in your whatever it is. Walk in it. Do it. Right? I just seen 2634. Take the steps and make those movements, make those changes, right? Get it going, get the dream going, get it started. Let's go. Get it rocking, get it rocking. No stopping and get it popping. I don't know, I'm just saying stuff. I really want to be here longer, but I really gotta go. That's why I don't really like blooming like mini truths like this, because I don't want to have my time cut, and I don't want to cut time for y'all when I really want to make sure I'm getting the message across. But I hope this resonated. I hope this message is across for the little bit of time that we had today. But yeah, guys, go out and work on yourself. Go out and work towards them goals, work towards them dreams, and make shit pop. Make shit pop, all right? I'm one of those people that make shit pop. I don't know how I be fucking doing it. I be making shit pop. I got things that I still have to make shit pop like within 2 weeks, but I'm gonna make it happen. I make it happen. Ain't no way I'm not doing this. That's what I think about, right? When I have things that I really, really, really want to do and I really need to get done, my mindset is, nah, I gotta have that. Nah, I gotta get this done. Nah, I gotta be there. Nah, I gotta make sure I have the funds for this, right? Nah, I gotta make sure that this goes down, right? That's how you need to be with your dreams and with your goals. Nah, I gotta do this. See how we getting serious and just switching up like that? That should be funny, but nah, I gotta have that. God showed it to me and I fell in love with it. I gotta have that, right? God showed me this and I fell in love off rip. I only have eyes for that. I only have eyes for this. I only have eyes for you. I love saying that. I only have eyes for you. So I gotta keep doing this. I gotta keep putting the work in. I gotta keep putting the work in for my dreams and for my desires, right? Because what I desire desires me. What you desire desires you. The things that I only have eyes for only have eyes for me as well, right? Might delete that thing, right? Let me not even get into this, bro. Let me not. But I'm going, y'all, for real. I know I could sit here and talk forever, and like I really need to go for real. For Siraj call me, and like I'm not prepared, right? And let's get prepped and take Nala outside so we could go bowling, all right? I love you guys. I appreciate you. If you made it this far again, you know how I have to do. I have to give you that motivational talk and then another motivational talk after the talk, right? But it's just to get those juices flowing and like get you in the mindset of taking action. Take action. I gotta go, for real, mommy. Take action off this truth, right? I gotta go, y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate you. You are worthy. You're gonna get everything that you want. Anything that you desire is yours. It's already yours. Remember that. Anything that you desire, anything that you want, anything that you fall in love with off rip is already yours. It don't matter what you see. It don't matter what's going on in the physical. Know that in reality, in the future, you're going to have it. I'm going. It's 30 minutes on the clock. 30:11 is 2:50 on the clock. Sunday, May 8th. Happy Mother's Day again to all the mamas. Be a superwoman, be a super king, whatever, Superman, and get it done, all right? I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. I got this, you got this, we got this. We got this, y'all. I love you. Peace, love, and blessings to you. I love you guys.